Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a birthday bonus reading for Pisces. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday month wherever your birthday lands. And if your birthday is not in Pisces season, this reading can still be for you. Also, the reading is timeless. All my readings are timeless, pretty much. Let me get some prosperity dust on the table. Bringing in the gift of prosperity for Pisces. Okay. So this is really funny. I put these back. I shouldn't have. I started this already, and I had picked 2 angel cards. And then, I had a little moment of learning. I wasn't sure about the sound because I'm doing this on my phone, and in trying to adjust the sound, it starts and stops the video. Okay, so yeah, I learned something new there. So anyway, I'm gonna jump back into what I was saying. So first, I got honesty. And this is an angel looking in the mirror, in a full-length mirror. And then we have risk. And there's an angel riding the rapids in a kayak. And so this honesty speaks to getting really honest with yourself about what's working. What's working, what's not working, who are you? What are you all about? Are you changing? Are you changing your mind? Are you changing, or just seeing yourself clearly? And this can be risky in itself, having to face things about yourself that maybe you've been avoiding or not wanting to look at or not seeing. It's just getting really brutally honest with yourself. Brutally, I don't know, maybe that's not the right word. Just being very truthful about where you are exactly, right now, moving forward into the future. And that you could be thinking about or doing something that is kind of risky, but also is kind of fun. And you're needing to get honest either about the fact that you want to do something like this, or that if you have agreed to do it, are you prepared for it? If not, what do you need to do to prepare? Because it's something that, anyone who gets in a kayak to ride the rapids, they're there because they want to be there, unless they've been forced into it for some reason. But this angel is solo doing, this isn't a, one of those group rapids rides where you're like, all right, I guess we'll do that. This is very intentional. So it's recognizing that you want to do something, and what do you need to do to ensure your safety while you have fun. And there was something else that came to me too. Maybe getting honest. I guess that's kind of what I was saying. Getting honest about the risks that are involved in something you want to do. So let's see what this is. Let's look more into Actually, I'm gonna get some cards from the Elemental Oracle. If it is your birthday this month, do you have any big birthday plans? Tell me about it. Leave me a comment. And also hit that like button. I would so appreciate it. And feel free to subscribe if you feel inspired. All right, so Oh, we've got sun and light, number 6. Exploding onto the scene. That's what that looks like to me. Hearth and comfort, number 11. Moon and darkness, number 7. Okay, so the first thing that's kind of notable is that there are 2 people here, and then this baby is leaning against the dog. And it speaks to me of companionship, comfort, support from others who have your back. These 2 people are watching the spectacle. Look, this light, this ball of fire that's rising up, that seems to be, what is it doing? I always picture it as rising up, but it almost looks like it is descending, and it's like liquid fire pouring down the side of this mountain. And these 2 women are just hanging out watching this happen. And so we have this kind of big molten ball of fiery light that seems like it's being something that could potentially be out of control, is being taken and contained in a safe environment in the fireplace. Because that's the thing about fire. It can warm and comfort, or it can get out of control and destroy. And so there's something about, I feel like this speaks to the risk. There's some kind of big energy that's coming in that could be coming from you, that other people are witnessing, or it's something that's happening in your environment that, something that you're doing where you are actively taking something that is sort of big and out of control in a way, and you are funneling it into a place where it's helpful, it's useful. And then there's something about the light dying, the fire dying down. It's being channeled and funneled, and it's kind of gradually going out as fires do. Eventually, the medium that allows the fire to burn is burning away. And so the fire is burning down, and it leaves behind this darkness. So we go from all this light and sun to this darkness and the moon. So we have the sun and the moon. Not interesting. And in between is this comfort. So there's this balance between light and dark, right? The light and the darkness. There's this comfort within that. And this kind of companionship that makes it like with the comfort, it's like comfortable to be in between the two, in one and then the other, knowing one is going, you can enjoy the heat and the light for a while and then contain it and then be in the darkness. And there's a very intentional kind of going from one to the other. Just wondering if there's anything else. I feel like, okay, let me get some more cards. There's definitely more here. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, I want to just notice one more thing. So in this hearth and comfort picture, we have these kind of light, I don't know what they are, orbs coming, kind of floating up out of the fire, or they're almost in the foreground. There's all these, I don't know, fire drops floating around. Safe, it's not out of control or anything. And then behind her head is this similar kind of these light, I don't even know it's fire, maybe it's just light. The light orbs are behind her. So there's a sense of the light always kind of being there, even in the darkness. It's not far away. It's just behind you. Sometimes it's in front, sometimes it's behind. Sometimes you can see what you're dealing with, sometimes you can't, but there's always a sense of it being there and being able to illuminate when you need it to, but also appreciating the darkness when you need that. So, let me get some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Ooh, itchy nose all of a sudden. Okay. Wisdom 22. Boundaries 12. Darkness. We got darkness twice. Okay. So there's this gaining this wisdom. She's standing on a pile of books. Maybe you've been studying a lot, gaining knowledge and mastering something that is allowing you to become a master of something. You're becoming wise, or have become. And a part of this wisdom has to do with creating boundaries around yourself that help protect you. And that's the thing about boundaries, is you're learning about when it's appropriate to have those boundaries in place and when it's okay to let them down. Like, as a defense, knowing when to allow yourself to be vulnerable. There's an inherent wisdom in recognizing how to protect yourself. And and the ability to reach into the darkness, to go to access information that you might not normally be able to, in the light when it's very bright. The darkness is very, very important here. Because, and it could be literal darkness, like at night. Maybe you're taking time to close your eyes and meditate or contemplate, create some kind of darkness for yourself so that you can go deep within. That darkness can also speak to the feminine. We have the feminine and the masculine. The masculine is this bright light, very active and powerful, The feminine is the darkness. It's the intuition. It's going deep within. This can also speak to accessing your own darkness. I'm not speaking of darkness as something evil, but it is that place that is beneath the surface, the subconscious. We speak of shadow work sometimes, and it's going into the shadows to mine for the gold, ultimately for the light that has been covered up. And so there's all this wisdom here that you have gained or are gaining because of understanding what you need to create a safe space for yourself. 4, 3, 4, 6, 2, 7. Okay, so let me get some cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Into the unknown, number 7, and darkness and moon is also 7. Yeah, see, there's a blindfold here. She's blindfolded, her eyes are covered. There's an inability to see clearly, but it's in doing that you're accessing other senses. You are tapping into your intuition more fully. Wizard of Awareness, number 3. Boundaries is number 12, which breaks down to 3. So you have an awareness. You have gained, are gaining an awareness about these boundaries that either you have set in place that maybe don't serve you anymore, or how to set boundaries, healthy boundaries that protect you while still allowing you to be able to access beauty. We see a flower kind of floating down here that she's gazing at. Wizard of Awareness, the wisdom wizard. To become a wizard, you have to be wise. To some extent, you gain some kind of mastery of awareness. Ride the wave, number 14. We've got dolphins. You are taking a risk that it's like you have an awareness about the risk that something you're doing that is risky but is very fun. There's all of this playfulness, riding the wave. And it's all very unknown to you. It's strange. There's a strangeness to all of this. And you're kind of feeling your way through a situation because you can't see clearly, but you know that it's what you want to be doing. It feels good. It's a little scary, possibly. But also there's that thrill, that excitement that comes with that nervousness. It's like, feeling excited and feeling nervous are very similar. It's like two sides of the same coin. And so it's all about leaning into the excitement, because with the excitement, there's curiosity. With nervousness, there's fear. So there's a leaning forward or a leaning back. And so you are, because of this awareness, you are coming to this understanding of, I'm moving forward, I'm doing something, and I don't really fully understand what this is or where I'm going, but I know it feels right. And what's coming next? Riding that wave. It's very exciting. Feels, yeah, Yeah. Exciting. So I'm going to read this another way. We have light and sun. Let's see. Wisdom and into the unknown. So again, we have the light and the dark. This darkness into the unknown, it's like being able to see really, really well. Everything's really bright. It's almost like too bright. Right? Future's so bright you gotta wear shades. And then here you're blindfolded. And you don't know, you can't see anything. So, but there's a wisdom there. There's tapping into the intuition because of all this knowledge that you've gained. And it's like something has become something became illuminated for you. Undeniable. You can't, whether this is where you're at now, maybe this is coming up for you, or you've already had some kind of big, massive epiphany about what you want. It's undeniable. You can't ignore it. And maybe this is something that you needed to learn about, read about, gain some knowledge about, or maybe it's something that has come to you because of all of the work that you have done. Regardless, this is all leading you in a new direction, into the unknown, because it has become very clear that it's time. You have this wisdom now. What are you going to do with it? There's a bird here. It's like you can hear. You're okay. So you may be developing your clairaudience abilities, or you're just, your sense of sound, that particular sense is becoming much more the word was there and it was gone. It has increased quite a lot, because you're not being able to see, now you're having to tap into these other senses. And so it's just, you're able to listen, to follow the sound, or to be guided by voices, bird song, something sweet, something that sounds nice, sweet to your ears. What is she holding? I never noticed this before. She's holding a key with wings on it. And in the other hand, can't fully tell, some kind of ribbon or string, and there are hearts kind of around her. She has the key with wings on it. So you have, this wisdom has gained you access to something. You have the key that's going to help you fly. But where it's going to take you, you don't know. And you're not allowed to see. You have to find the door. but you have to feel your way to the door. You can't just walk to it and open it. It's like you have to make your way there somehow without being able to see. Wow, that's really interesting. So then we have comfort and hearth. Boundaries, and wizard of awareness. So really, you've come, or are coming to this understanding of what truly brings you comfort. Maybe there's somebody in your life that you're able to lean on. Could be, fur baby. Maybe, you could actually have an actual baby or child. Maybe you're planning on having a baby. 2, 3, 3, 6, 7. So yeah, you are, what do I want to say about this? You found your ability to be comfortable, to feel at home, at peace in your own personal sanctuary, where you are protected. There's a lot of comfort and protection here. And this, this could be a physical place, this could be just a place that you've created within yourself that you are able to retreat to when you need. And also a part of that is the understanding of how to create these healthy boundaries I've been talking about. And you've developed this awareness, are developing this awareness of, it's like you're able to access, itchy nose again. You're able to access this deeper wisdom within yourself because of creating a safe space for you. It's like the awareness is coming online because somebody has your back, and that allows you to be able to access this, or and whoever this is, and it could be spirit guides. But there's an inherent feeling of safety that allows you to, this wizard could also be somebody in your life who has some kind of awareness, has the ability to help you. It's like God, my stomach. You are, through finding this comfort, learning to create these boundaries, you are calling someone in who has some kind of awareness that matches yours or is able to help you somehow. So then we have darkness and moon, and darkness again, and ride the wave. Well, ultimately you're heading into the unknown, and yes, it's risky, but the path is illuminated. And you can't see very well, but you can see a little bit. And so this is about taking one step at a time. Ride that wave. Find your balance and let yourself enjoy the ride. I mean, riding the wave is, it's being able to understand the nature of a wave. And rather than get sucked under and tumbled in the wave, you can get on top of it. Riding the wave it's mastery. It's mastering something. Mastering the darkness, the ability to go deep within, to move forward, to take a risk, even when you don't know where it's leading. It's like driving at night. You only have a certain amount of space in front of you that's illuminated, but you keep driving because you know that the path will unfold as you keep going. You will see where you're going as you get there. So, wow, this is great. So whatever this risk is that you're taking, it is absolutely worth it. It is, it's fun. You have gained enough understanding, enough awareness and wisdom to be able to navigate this thing, this risky thing, taking a leap of faith, whatever you're doing, riding the wave. You you have gained that mastery of how to stay on top of the wave. And if you're not there yet, you're getting there. So let me finish. Let me take a look at, I'm going to get some cards from the Radical Abundance deck. These are things that you can maybe focus on, that you are already embodying. Understanding. We've got a horned creature praying in front of a butterfly. There's transformation here. There is... Okay, so something about the underworld, because all of this darkness too, and I didn't really say that before, but that's kind of what's been niggling at me. It's not an evil, creepy thing. The underworld is a place, it's just a different place that is unseen, that is out of the light. And there's something, the horned creature makes me think of creatures in the underworld. I'm getting, the underworld is so often misunderstood because of the fear of the unknown, of creatures that we don't normally see, don't normally interact with. That's why we push them away, these demons. But it's like, this speaks to you making friends with your demons. Getting honest with yourself about who you are at your core. You are all the things. We are all the things. What do you choose to lean into? How do you choose to see yourself and the world around you? There's a major transformation here. There's an acknowledgement, a reverence even for the process of transformation itself. This understanding that everything changes, everything must change. That is the nature of this experience on this planet. Diversity. Yeah, these are, it's a band. It's a group of people, beings, playing different instruments. You need the different sounds, the different people who can play those different sounds to create a song, to create the harmony. And they're all having fun. This is something that's enjoyable. The diversity is important. Understanding that diversity is important in your life, in the world. This is a part of the risk too, is opening up to people and ideas that are different from who you normally lean into or listen to or talk to. Because there's a new quality that they bring to your life, to your understanding, and how you want to show up. Acknowledgement. Yeah. And with all the crystals coming out of this guy's head, we've got a lot of things coming up off the head. Horns, crystals. It's there's an activation of the crown chakra. There's an opening of, it's like your access to the universe, to the divine, to the spirit source, whatever, the cosmic energies is being what's the word, like heightened, accentuated, and both of these beings are in the prayer position. Again, this kind of reverence, understanding and acknowledgement of the diversity that is needed for you to this is a part of the unknown that you're moving into. Coming together with people who can be in harmony with you without playing the same notes or the same sounds, right? Okay. I want to finish with something. I'm going to finish with a Beyond Lemuria card. Oh my god, my stomach is growling so much. We've got confirmation just from my stomach today. Okay. What we got? Ooh, we've got dragons. We've got a figure here. She's crisscross applesauce with her arms down, her head down, hair hanging over. And then there's almost like wings. Wait, yeah. But like front wings coming up off her chest. And there are 4 kind of dragon serpent things. Lots of wings. And we've got the chakras here. Something that looks kind of like a phoenix. There's a heart. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Can I? No. Fire Solaris Sublime. We live in a dualistic world, bringing light and dark into balance. Oh my god, what? Right, that's how I started, bringing the light and the dark into balance. Holy crap. Into balance with this comfort and hearth. Wow. Oh my god. And okay, so keep going. And bringing light and dark into balance and being real with our humanness, which is, it speaks to this honesty here. Okay, let me read this again. I keep distracting myself. Okay. We live in a dualistic world. Bringing light and dark into balance and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. Ride the wave. We've got all this joy, this fun. We've got the risk, but it's fun. More joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we are, we can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others, which is where this diversity comes in. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse in oneness, not just as a re-merging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. Wow. Both sides, the light and the dark, fuse into oneness. And it's a re-merging with the universe, but it's an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. This wizard of awareness is the creator force that you are becoming, have become. I mean, this could be speaking to where you're at already or what's coming up, but this wisdom is you understanding your own divinity. You are a creator force because you are the creation. It's all part of it's all part of you. You are a part of it. There's an extension. By extension, you are divine. You are a creator force, which means your creations are divine as well, which means into the unknown. You moving into the unknown this is why you can do this, because you are guided You are guided by what created you. I'm thinking of a hand. I just spoke of this recently to someone, but if you think of, yeah, they said they feel like they don't know how to connect with God. And I said, look at your hand. Your fingers are separate from your palm, but it's all part of your hand. One is not disconnected from the other. I mean, unless sadly your fingers cut off. Hopefully that hasn't happened to you. But it's like you are the finger that is connected to the source, the palm, but it all works together. It's all part of the same thing. And once you understand that, you realize there's no separation. So, anyway, you are on your way. You are on your way somewhere. You're taking a risk. It feels really exciting, and there's all this creative energy here, and you are ready, or you are preparing to be able to ride the wave. And that's going to be fun. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous birthday, whatever you end up doing, and wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if you feel like it.